Well, it's not my usual location for a Monday morning staff meeting. Hello friends, welcome to Going to Ground. And you find me in St Brelade's Bay in Jersey, where I've flown out just for 24 hours or so because the Diocese of Salisbury, where I work in southwest England, is in a new relationship, a partnership with the Channel Islands. And so from time to time we come out to visit these beautiful places, and I'm just about to go in and speak to their annual clergy conference, which is in a hotel just across the bay there, and nipped out because it looked so enticing, and I believe the tide is going out. I'm in I'm on rocks in a really nice little inlet here, which if the tide isn't going out, I will be cut off from very shortly. So let's hope that I'm not stranded here and I'm able to give my talk later on. So from this port, I learned, from this natural bay, all sorts of smuggling took place. But more interestingly, perhaps, fishermen took communion here in the Fisherman's Chapel, which is right across the bay. From the 16th, 17th centuries, as early as that, fishermen, the fleets from this part of Jersey would go and seasonally fish in Newfoundland, can you believe, across the Atlantic, where the fishing was much more plentiful and prosperous for them. And the Communion de Terre Neuve was the communion of the newfound land that they would take to orientate themselves at the cross of Christ before setting out on that treacherous journey in those days. Treacherous, appalling risks undertaken in order to reach the new territory. And I've only just discovered that, and for me that's going to be a little bit of a key in to the talk I'm going to give around guess what place and landscape, and it's important for Christian people. And particularly as I'm talking around in what the church calls Passiontide, the 2 weeks before Easter, about the cross as a sort of compass for us, a place of orientation to which we come whenever we think, how did I get here? Or where do I go from here? The cross is like one of those arrows on a tourist map that points and says, you are here. It kind of locates us, and it might also say, and by the way, the map's upside down. And by orientating us, the cross sets our course. It kind of sets a heading for us in life, and it can also mean that when we've reached a point of like a dead end or a crossroads or a point at which we can't see how to get any further, it is the new route. That means there is always a way home when we get to the cross. This is the encouragement, the comfort, and the inspiration of the Easter story, that worst of all possible places, the cross, could become the place where we find our heading for eternal life. So that's the gist of what I'm going to be saying shortly, but I thought I'd give you a glimpse of what I've just taken in St Brelade's Bay. So God bless you as you go to ground.